All right, what's up? Let's do some more of this. Some more of this collecting nonsense. First and foremost, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you want to catch any of these live, you can head over to Twitch. There's a link in the description down below. I'm doing these on Thursdays on Twitch and then uploading them a week later to YouTube. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're not subscribed already, maybe consider subscribing. That's out of the way. First and foremost, I kind of thought about over the past week this whole thing, this collecting thing, and what I'm gonna do, how I want to go about doing it, and things like that. And something that last week I didn't do a lot of was the curation aspect of the curating. And so what I think I'm gonna do is actually go through here and mark some more stuff to get rid of before we move on. First and foremost, 2001 Maniacs. I like the movie a lot, but I think we can sell it because they do have the fuck because they do have how did I make the box red? They do have this in this one. There we go. It's got to be a brighter red. They do have this one in Blu-ray, so I think I can sell that and then upgrade to Blu-ray. I do like 2001 Maniac, so I do want to keep a copy of it. 99 Homes. That was the thing, is like I was debating on movies that I would actually consider rewatching, and that's where I was like, you know what? I could probably actually trim some stuff out. A Goofy movie I'm going to sell because I want the Blu-rays to them. A History of Violence. I don't know if I ever care to rewatch that. Might consider rewatching it before I get rid of it. Night at the Roxbury, Most Violent Year, Quiet Place 1 and 2, Serbian Film, A Serious Man I'll sell because I want to upgrade to Blu-ray. Single Shot I would rewatch. Town Called Panic's good. Walk in the Woods is good. Adaptation, The Addams Family. Admiral Roaring Currents could probably go. I would probably rewatch it. Some of these I'll probably rewatch before I consider it. After Hours I can sell because Criterion just put it out. I don't know who Al Quiet is, but does Alice doesn't live here? Do they have a Blu-ray for that? No, I think I looked that up last time I did this. Alice, All About Eve, haven't watched yet. Alpha, Amelie, American Gangster, American Psycho. I'm going to rewatch it before I consider this, but I'd probably sell it. Didn't realize how good my collection was, I guess. Arctic I really liked, but I could probably sell it. I don't know if I'd rewatch it. I would have to ask Autumn. She really liked Arizona, but I could probably get rid of Arizona. Army of Darkness, Arrival, War Through the Invisibles. I won't watch it. As I Lay Dying could probably go. As the Gods Will keep. The Attic Expeditions is Autumn's. All right. I think we're caught back up. So let's continue onward here. If Pi gets a Blu-ray, I'll upgrade it. Let's continue onward with The Babadook in this. Hold on. In this stellar, cool pop-out edition. Yeah, The Babadook's awesome. Comes with a short film too. So, Babadook. 2014, right? Is Babadook? Yep. Is this a combo? I don't think it is. It's not. Blue, yes. One pop up slipcase. It's just called Monster. Jennifer Kent went on to direct The Nightingale, which I think I own. I think I own The Nightingale now, which is fantastic. She's an awesome director. I want to see more of her work. 2005. Hmm. So I'm gonna assume this is what the Babadook's based off of. On the Babadook release. Alright, Babadook I'm also gonna keep. Babadook's one of my favorite horror movies of the past couple years. I just want to see what Jennifer Kent's got coming out. She directed an episode of Del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosity. I need to watch it at some point. Alice plus Frida Forever. Oh. Alright. Baby Teeth. This movie's fantastic. It will make you cry. Really loved it. It was on my best of 2020 list. Definitely going to keep this. Would watch it again. I do believe this is on Hulu still. So if anybody's interested, you can check that out there. The back says 2019, but it's a 2020 release. Probably because it was an Australian release. One disc, right? I don't think there's any special features on this at all, which is sad. Yeah, there's not. There's literally none. But yeah, super recommend this movie. It's an Australian drama that made me want to bawl my eyes out at the end. So check it out. Bad Lieutenant, Abel Ferrara, special edition. This is a decent movie. Don't know if I care to keep it though. Like, I would probably watch it again, but also like I'm probably not grabbing it anytime soon. Like, it's a nice, dirty, grimy movie, but at the same time, like, you know what I mean? It's one of those movies where, yeah, it's cool, but retrospective documentary featuring exclusive interviews for the cast and crew. So I want to say no special features. Great performance by Harvey Keitel, though. 92. This is one that I will consider selling off. Bad Times at the El Royale. This movie is fantastic. I really, really like it a lot. I've actually been wanting to rewatch this, so maybe at some point I'll give this a rewatch here soon. But I remember watching this in theaters and was just kind of like completely in love with it. I mean, listen to this cast: Jeff Bridges, Dakota Johnson, John Hamm, Lewis Pullman, Chris Hemsworth. Like, there's a lot of people in this. Cynthia Erivo, if you know her. I don't, but I mean, I'd recognize it from the movie. But Keeping Bad Times. This is a 2018. Yep. Bad Words, directed by Jason Bateman. I've seen this movie twice, and that's probably good enough. I would consider selling this. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good movie, but like, I watched it once and I really liked it. It was like a solid 8 out of 10. Then I watched it again, then my rating went down to like a 7. So, don't know. Is this really from 2014? That long ago? Yeah. Damn. I didn't realize it was that long ago. Ooh, that's nice. I learned a new trick. That could probably go. Bag Boy Lover Boy. I've seen this movie twice, and I think I'm in the short list of people. Cool little like Severn booklet of like product placement. I think I'm in a shorter minority of people who really enjoy this movie. This is like a sleazy New York movie where this boy, this bag boy, lover boy, this hot dog salesman He works like a hot dog vendor. Uh, Becomes obsessed with this photographer, and he wants to be like him, and it goes off the rails, and I love it. I think it's great. I did a showing of this with Friedberry, I think was what we did that night as like a movie night. And yeah, me and I think my wife are still the only people who really enjoyed this one, but I'm keeping it because I really like it. I like it quite a bit. I think it's a good movie. It's weird, but I enjoy it. Oh, nice. Cool. Learn stuff. The Ballad of Narayama, Criterion Collection. This movie is fantastic. If you've not seen The Ballad of Narayama, where the fuck you been? I don't know why I do that. This movie's fantastic. So basically, it's one of the first times I've really seen a movie like this before, where it's kind of like a play that's just filmed on TV. I mean, look at this. Some of this shit is just gorgeous from this movie. Everything's on a sound stage. The way the camera moves, the way camera works, it's just so interesting how stuff is shot. And I think the story is beautiful too. The story is basically about a woman who's aging out, and what they do is they take their elders up to, is it Mount Narayama? Yeah, Mount Narayama, and they just leave them there to die. And the idea is they die closer to, like, heaven, I guess, if I remember right. But it's just like the thing they do, right? And the son doesn't want to. And yeah, it's great. It's really, really good. This is actually one of the earliest Criterions I picked up because look at that cover. That is just like a what is this cover? And this is actually one of the movies that kind of spiraled me into my love of Japanese cinema because I was just enamored with this movie and really love it. I actually wouldn't mind rewatching it at some point. So, The Ballad of Narayama. They did do a remake of this that I have not seen, so. From 1958. I think, is this a dual? No, yeah, it's just Blu-ray. But yeah, super recommend. Really, really love it. The Banana Splits, the movie. This is one of them that could go. I know Autumn really enjoyed this, so I'd have to obviously get her permission beforehand, but this is one of them that could probably go. It's like a 5 out of 10 for me. It's fun, but it's not like the greatest thing out there. But it's not bad either. It's just kind of in between. But the Banana Splits. I mean, I enjoyed it. Like, I thought it was fun overall, but it's one of them I don't know if I'd care to rewatch. What year did this come out? $2019? The Banshees of Inisherin. Great movie. One of my favorite movies from last year. Can't wait to rewatch this. 100% gets to keep in the collection. I thought this movie got snubbed for some Oscars. It was nominated for a lot, but didn't win any, which was super disappointing. But as a whole, I think this movie's fantastic. Brendan Gleeson and Colin Farrell have some of the best on-screen chemistry I've seen before. It's just a great movie. Barking Dogs Never Bite. I've not watched this one yet. This is I believe the debut of Bong Joon-ho. It is. I've heard good things about this. I found this at a half price books on their clearance rack for cheap, and just haven't watched it yet. I don't think this has a Blu-ray. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Like I said, not seen it yet, but really want to. Barking Dogs Never Bite. So the Blu-ray is it's from a different region, so kind of, that's the way I always feel with those kind of. Barking Dogs Never Bite. What year are you from? Early 2000s. I know that. You are not from 2010 if they're the directorial debut 2005. Because you don't say the host was. The host was 2006, right? Well, this is saying 2000 now. Yeah, 2000. I have Memories of a Murder. I have not watched The Host yet. I want to, though. Okay, I wanted to make sure there's. I gotta go back and check some of these for. Okay, no, those are the only two I haven't checked. For like short films and stuff. Memories of a Murder and The Host will be later. Come up later. The Barn Horror Pack Limited Edition. This is one of the Horror Pack limited editions. This movie is really, really fun. I really enjoyed it. They just released a sequel to this that I haven't seen yet that I really want to. 2016. The Barn. 2016. Blue. It's really good, though. It's really fun. Horror Pack. LE. I don't know what LE means. It's really fun, though. It's a really fun, like, retro throwback. Basket case. This can be sold. Fucking hated this movie. Thought it was terrible. I shit all over this on my 31 for 31 this year. 1981. Is that when this is from? Because it feels way older. Let's find out. '82. Okay. That one can go. A buddy of mine, I can't remember if he gave that to me or I bought it off him. I honestly can't remember, but sorry, friendo. Not a friend of this one. Something weird video edition. Because I know Arrow put this out. So I want to make sure I get the proper release on there. But yeah, 2 out of 10. I think is what I end up giving it. The Batman. Now we're getting into the Bat. I think the rest of this stack is actually just Batman shit because I have a lot of it. The Batman with Jackie Nicholson. It's been a long time since I've seen this, so I wouldn't mind rewatching it. I don't think I have Batman Forever. And I know I don't have the 2 Joel Schumacher ones. I've seen them all, but don't own them. But yeah, I have a lot of Batman. The Batman, the Robbie Patty one from 2022, right? From 2022, right? Hold on. Because I actually think the Barn has a actually has a short film on it. Well, if it does, it doesn't say on the disc what's on it. If it has any special features. I know it's got special features. I know it's got a lot of them, but it doesn't say on the back. So, you know what am I going to do here? Yeah, so Batman, I believe, is 2022. Yep. feels more than like 2 discs because it's 3 discs. Blu-ray, DVD, yes, 3, slipcase. Batman Assault on Arkham. The problem is trying to remember which one these ones are. This one's actually cool, but this one's more of a suicide movie than it is a Batman movie, honestly. Also, I'm going to keep all of the DC animated stuff pretty much. Because I would like to have like a complete collection of it. So I'll probably keep all of it. When did you release? 2014. I've done a lot of reviews of the DC animated stuff on my channel because I like it, so I watch a lot of it. Batman Bad Blood. I will actually sell this one because I want to get it on Blu-ray. I actually really like that one. It's a really cool like Batwoman story. Well, I wouldn't say Batwoman's the main story, but she's in a lot of it, but she's really cool in it, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I can sell this one because I want to upgrade to Blu-ray. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Deluxe Edition. This is a 2-discer, and I have these little art cards, so that's cool. So a couple of these Batman stories, they've done this too, where it's 2 movies. Hold on. It's 2 animated movies, and what they do is they sell part 1, and then like a month later they sell part 2, and then like a month later they sell a collection. I'm almost always a fan of just waiting and getting the collection. It's also worth noting that I need to start looking because all of these come with short films. 4 bonus cartoons. It's not going to tell me, is it? Yeah, it's not gonna. It just says bonus cartoons, so it's not gonna tell you what they actually are. That's annoying. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. I think this is from like early 2010, right? Not 10, but 2013. But yeah, so I would always suggest just waiting and getting the collection that combines them. That's what I've been trying to say this whole time. Batman: Death in the Family. One of the weaker of the Batman stories. This is one where you can choose. Like, it's a pick your own path movie. The thing, like, it's fun, but the thing is like, I'm pretty sure if you go to watch this on like HBO Max, I'm pretty sure it's just a movie. Like, you can't pick your path on it, which would be a little bit nicer than, because we watched it. We did the pick your path, watched that, and then we went back and like chose every route to see where the movie would go. You know, it's cool fucking artwork though, right? Like, that artwork is killer. Chose every path to go. Like, it's decent. It's funny because like you can choose a path where the movie's over in like just minutes. But it's cool and everything. Batman: Gotham by Gaslight. I haven't seen this one yet, actually. This is one of them I haven't seen yet. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo. Yeah, just say bonus cartoon, so I don't know. So I need to watch this one sometime soon. 2018. Batman or the Harley Quinn. This one I actually had the edition that comes with the little figure. I don't think I kept the box. If I did, it's hidden somewhere because the box was pretty mangled. Best Buy one day was having the DC Deluxe, like the ones that comes with the figure editions, was having them for sale for like $5 to $10 a piece. And I got this one, and then this was the last copy of this one they had, and then I got the Justice League Final Five or whatever, Fate of the Final Five or whatever. It was the 4K one, and I actually kept that one sealed because it had a smaller print run. Because on those editions they have like numbered out of how many, and that one had a smaller, like a pretty small run, like 9,000 copies. So I just held on to it for years, and then it ended up selling on eBay for like $100+ And I don't know, did I rebuy that? The Fatal 5. I did rebuy it, so so I ended up making a profit off that one. But this one's pretty fun. It's Harley Quinn teams up with Nighthawk to kind of save Batman. It's pretty fun. Again, just 2 bonus cartoons, really. Tell me what you is. 2017. Probably going to take this stack back over. It's funny it's called Batman and Harley Quinn because, like, Batman's not in this one that much. Some of the Batman movies, like, Batman's not in it a ton. It's like, oh, you mean this is the Batman universe? Slipcase / Harley figure. It's crazy. We're in the hundreds and I'm only in B's. In the BAs. Batman Hush. I really enjoyed it. I know a friend of mine didn't like it. Includes DC short Sergeant Rock. So this one does tell me there's at least Sergeant Rock. But I'm not going to worry about the Batman shorts. You know what I can do? Hold on. Shorts. The DVD didn't come with shorts, right? I'm almost positive the rest did, though. They must all do. So I can just look these up later. When did Hush come out? It was like 2019, right? It's one of the newer ones. New-isher ones. Yep, 2019. Blu-ray DVD. Make sure it's just a 2-discer here. But yeah, Hush was pretty good. Like I said, I had a buddy who... The DC animated movies can go either way with fans because sometimes they take liberties. Sometimes they change stories. I'm not huge into the Batman comics. Not saying I wouldn't be, because I really like Batman, obviously. But I just don't get them and read them, you know? So maybe if I was like really invested in these stories beforehand, I would be really upsetty spaghetti about some of the changes they make. But I've never watched, like, there's been like hardly any of them I've watched where I was like, and they really fucked this story up and it's terrible. You know, I typically, for the most part, typically end up just kind of either just liking or not liking it. But I know some people, they change certain things to the story and that makes them mad. So be forewarned, I guess. But Batman Killing Joke, this is one that I remember enjoying, but it's been a while. I haven't watched it since it came out back in 2016, but I would be willing to rewatch it. But that's another one that I've heard people be like, oh, they fucked that up. And I was like, I remember liking it. Okay, so here's an example of those two-parters. We had Batman Long Halloween 1 and 2. So this is a prime example. And then, like, not too long afterwards, they did release it in one collection. However, I get to have the cool artwork that's like this. Honestly, this was awesome. The Long Halloween Part 1 and 2. This was super cool. I did watch them back to back. I didn't get one, watch it, and waited. I waited till 2 came out and then got them and watched them back to back. And I really enjoyed The Long Halloween. I thought it was great. I think this is from 2022. 2021? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I really, really liked it. So, and they're both just Blu-rays, one discers for the whiskers. So, Batman Long Halloween Part 1 and 2. Good stuff. $2021 blue, yes, 1 slipcase shorts. Batman the Long Halloween Part 2, 2021 Blu-ray, yes, 1 slipcase and shorts. Batman Mystery of the Batwoman, one of the earlier ones, really good. This is not from 2011. So I'm going to have to look you up on IMDb, aren't I? Lame. Oh, where is it at? I closed out IMDb. I have like 30 tabs open right now. Batman Mystery. I think it's from like 2003. Ooh, right on the money. Like I said, I like this one a lot. Is it a 1 disc? Yeah. So definitely recommend it. Do you have shorts with you? Yep. They almost all do. Batman Ninja Steelbook. This one sucks. This one's unfortunate. The animation style is really cool, but the story is terrible. The animation style is really cool, but yeah, the story is really bad and it's really boring. Complete missed opportunity. The DVD combo pack though. Yeah, completely missed opportunity. Could have been really something cool and special, but they flunderbundered the story, so. Batman Ninja. I don't know what year this came out. It's not going to tell me on the slipcase. There's no 2018. Blu-ray, DVD, 2, Steelbook. I'm going to assume shorts. Maybe shorts. Batman Soul of the Dragon. Not bad. Somewhere kind of more in the middle. I believe I did a review of this. Again, not a lot of Batman in this one. It was from 2021. But not bad either. I'm a little bit curious to see how the program organizes these Batman movies. Batman versus Robin. I've not watched this one yet. This is one of them I haven't watched yet. Excited to. DVD Blu-ray. What year are you from? 2015. That's the thing is like DC Universe, like DC Animated Line, they release so many movies. That was 2015, right? Okay, cool. Now I have shorts too. Yep. Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This one is really fun. This one does not have any cartoons with it. Any shorts with it, I mean. At least if it does, it doesn't say on the back it does. What year is this one from? 2019. Yeah, this one I remember being really, really fun. Probably going to rewatch it sometime here soon because I'm going through a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff right now. So probably going to give this one a rewatch at some point. But the title's a little bit of a cop-out. Because, they do fight, but it's not very long. Alright, I'm going to take this stack over before it tumbles, so give me a second. Excuse me, pup. Something I should do before I end this stream is actually pull the ones we're going to sell. Batman Year 1. This one's good. This one has... Is it this one? No. I thought one of these came with like a little comic or something. Maybe not. This is actually one of the earliest. One of the earliest like DC animated ones I got, because I got this at FYE when it was on sale. So it also does not have a year in the back. This one's only 64 minutes. Wow, this is a short one. But yeah, I remember being good. Batman Year 1. 2011. What did I rate it? An 8 out of 10. Pretty good. Blu-ray, DVD. Yes, 2. Slipcase, shorts. We're almost through the Batman stuff. There's a lot of it. Batman, Superman, excuse me, Battle of the Super Sons. This one was really good. I just recently watched this and recently reviewed it. This one is really solid. 7 out of 10. Definitely recommend it. This one's from 2021, right? 2022. I'm going to assume you have shorts with you too. Yep. Son of Batman. I've not watched this one yet, but this is also one that I don't think I have, that I would be willing to upgrade. This is one I found at a yard sale for $1. So I got a couple DC animated movies I found at a yard sale for $1. This one is 2014, so that's one I might need to upgrade. At least I don't think I've watched this. If I have, I don't remember it. Did I rate it? I did rate it. Let me see if some pictures will jog my memory a little bit. Because there's a good chance I watched this on streaming. Okay. No, yeah, I'm starting to pick up on this a little bit. Yeah, okay. Definitely should rewatch it though. Son of Shorts? No. But yeah, that's one of them I'd sell too, so I can get the Blu-ray to it. The Dark Knight trilogy. It's got all kinds of stuff with it. Just seeing how many discs this one is. It's a 5-disc set. I love the Dark Knight trilogy. Nolan's trilogy I think is awesome. Big fan of it, so I don't really have a whole lot to say. There's a big gash on it where back at when I lived at mom's, one of my guitars fell over and scraped the shit out of it. Fell over and caught it on its way down. Batman Begins 2005. Blue. I'm just gonna say Blu-ray for everything. I don't know if there's DVDs in there too. Well, I'm not digging it back out. Yeah, I've seen that one multiple times. The Dark Knight trilogy set. Batman Begins. Dark Knight, I think it's from 2008. Ooh, I was right. I didn't even say that up there. 2012. So 8 and 12. The Dark Knight 2008. Yes, 5 Dark Knight trilogy set and Dark Knight Rises, the 2012 Blu-ray. Seen it. 5 Dark Knight trilogy set. Now, then I also have the Dark Knight Rises Target exclusive, where it's got the lenticular cover. It's also a 3-disc set because I'm a huge. This one's got a comic in it. I'm a huge fan of this movie. This is maybe my favorite of the Nolan films. I'm a huge fan of Bane, and I love Tom Hardy's Bane. And there's just a lot of things in this movie I really, really like. There's things I don't like, but there's a lot of things I really, really like in this movie. And I found the Target exclusive for $5. So even though I had the trilogy set, I had the Target exclusive set for really cheap. But I am curious to see how much it's going for now, because it was going for hardly anything. Yeah, it's still going for nothing. I mean, sealed, you can get them for $15. Somebody's trying to sell it for over $100. Dude, you're never selling that. Somebody else trying it for 40. There's literally sealed ones going for 15. Get out of here. Some people on eBay just blow my mind. I'll probably just keep it for that. Like I said, I like that movie a lot. Alright, let me go grab more movies. Ooh, that wasn't good. Slid the table right into the wall, pushing off of it. I'm just gonna grab a little stack to finish off this pile of stuff. This shelf, I mean. There's an argument for selling that Target exclusive because we're trying to thin the collection, you know what I mean? I'll label it as red. It'll be a maybe. Baxter. I picked this up last vacation. I haven't watched it yet. I want to. It looks awesome. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about it. I want to see it. 1989. Baxter, 1989. Blue, just one disc, right? Yep. I have not seen this one. Beauty and the Beast. This is one of my wife's favorite movies of all time. So obviously it stays in the collection. A lot of Disney stuff I'll probably keep just because Disney, I hate them. I hate their practices of the vaulting situation. So with Disney stuff, I'm pretty keen to just hold on to it. But yeah, Beauty and the Beast 25th anniversary edition. It's not my thing. But my wife loves it. But yeah, it's not really my thing. What year did this come out? Disney, just put the dates on the damn case. In the gosh darn it case. Alright. BAUT 91. Blu-ray, DVD. Yep, I've seen it. 25th anniversary slipcase. Okay, so I have 2 copies of Becky, which by the way the sequel's out and I really want to watch it. I have the original release by Quiver, and then I have the Ronin Flicks release. I have no real reason to keep this other than I like the slipcase artwork a lot, but also I like the slipcase artwork to this one. The Ronin Flicks release actually comes with special features, where the Quiver release comes with nothing. It also has this cool slipcase with reversible artwork too. Whereas the regular Quiver edition just has nothing. So probably can sell this, even though I like this artwork a lot. I might as well just keep the one. I mean, they're all going back in the collection for right now, but I think that movie's fantastic. It made my list of best of 2022. It was my number 2 of the year. I've seen that movie multiple times. I think it's awesome. Super recommend it. Ronin Flicks Special Edition with slipcase. Yeah, I could probably sell that. So I'm really excited to see The Wrath of Becky. I'm looking forward to it coming out on Blu-ray. When does it come out? Let's find out. It's already out on you can stream it. Is it the same directors? Oh, it's not. It's not the same directors. That's disappointing. Still Lulu Wilson, right? She just looks different now that she's older. Yeah, it's not the same. Yeah, I gave the original Becky a 9. I think the original Becky is fantastic. When do you come out? See, like you can rent it on Prime right now. That's super sad that it's not by the original people. I wonder if Blu-ray.com will tell me. August 15th? Okay, cool. Because that's one of them I'd like to have like a movie night with. Ooh, Puss in Boots. Last Wish is on sale. Belle. I really enjoyed this movie. for the most part. I think I gave it a 7 out of 10. I think the music's really good in this, but also like the animation is just impressive. There's literally just moments in the animation where I'm just like, wow. There's so much detail, moving pieces, that it's really impressive. You could just call this movie Beauty and the Beast, though, because it's basically the same thing. It's basically just Beauty and the Beast. They did release a really cool steelbook of this, but I don't think I care enough to like hunt that down. I think I'm fine with the one copy I got. Probably gonna keep that one. I would watch that again. Barbarian Sound Studio. This movie is cool as shit. Don't think there's a Blu-ray to this. I will look real quick, but I'm pretty sure there's not. It's a movie about this guy who goes to work on a movie set where they're doing the folio work, foliage work, foley work. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. So there is a Blu-ray, but it's a region Blu-ray, so probably just keep. I do have a way to watch region locked content like movies, but it's, I don't know. You know, this screams like one of the movies like Vinegar Syndrome or somewhere along those lines would pick up. You know, I should have looked. Beauty and the Beast have a short film on it. 3 versions of the film. Holy shit. If there is, it doesn't say on the back. It'd be labeled under the and more stuff. Okay. So far, no more short films. Okay, nothing on here. But yeah, so this movie is about a guy. He goes to work on the Foley for a movie, and it's a like a giallo, like gross movie. And so he starts like freak out and have all these nightmares, and it's like kind of surrealist and kind of weird and just really tickles my pickle. You know what I mean? It just really like, it's my thing, scratches my itch. Really like it. 2012. So definitely keeping that one. Bernie. This is a super underrated Jack Black performance. Matthew McConaughey and Shirley MacLaine is also in it. McLean. It's also a Richard Linklater movie, which is something I find kind of interesting. It's based on a true story. This movie's fantastic. It's endlessly rewatchable because of literally its cast. It's got a great tone to it. It's a dark comedy that carries really well. Super recommend Bernie if you have not seen it. Really enjoy it. Actually, wouldn't mind rewatching it. Now I'm talking about it. But yeah, keeping that one. Really good. The Beyond, or La Adila. Lucio Fulci's. It is a 3-disc set, or is it a 2? I think it's a 2-disc set with an extra first disc. But yeah, so this was given to me by a friend because I had said I hadn't seen it. And he's like, "You haven't seen it?" And I'm like, "I haven't seen it." So he got me this. It is a Region B, but it's Arrow Video, which is kind of cool. So I just need to pop it in the old Region Free and give it a watch. But I've not seen it yet. I'm excited to finally watch it though. I want to watch it probably before Halloween or something. I don't know. 1981. I want to make sure this is the right one. It is. I think these are just Blu-ray. No, it's Blu-ray DVD. Arrow Region B. Oh. with extra disc 1. I'll have to reach out to my friend and be like, why is there an extra disc 1? Beyond the Black Rainbow. Panos Cosmatos, however you say his name. The guy who did Mandy. Oh, and it's got a receipt. It's got a receipt. It's got a receipt from FYE. So, what all did I buy here? Whatever BLKT generic dinosaur is, I got for $6. I got Kung Fu Hustle, Bunranku, Escape from New York, Philomena, Smokin' Aces, Hitchcock, Hellboy, Black Sea, Ghost Rider, Trainspotting, Snowpiercer with the slipcase because I had waited forever on that one, Repo the Genetic Opera, House of the Devil, Beyond the Black Rainbow, Memento, and History Boys. I don't even think I have History Boys anymore. For a whopping $103, I saved $64 for their 40% off sale on all used media in March 5th of 2016. Valerie was my cashier. Oh, this was from when that one was going out of business. Okay. This was trip 1 or 2 and that one was going out of business. Because that one was the one I went with. What the fuck is generic dinosaur then? Well, yeah, what is BLKT generic dinosaur? How much did I pay for Beyond the Black Rainbow? $7.19. The most expensive was the Escape from New York. Everything else was like House of the Devil was $10, and then everything else was $5 or less. Yep, everything else was. Yeah, but, well, I guess generic dinosaur is $5.99. What the fuck was that though? I don't know. Hard to tell what that was. It's always fun finding random receipts like that. I'll put it back in there. Yeah, great movie. Love the soundtrack. Love the visual style. Recommend it if you like weird movies. Basically, if you watch this and like Mandy, I still don't know if I'd recommend it to you because it's drastically different than Mandy. I actually had watched this one on Netflix and then bought it because I loved it. So, Big Hero 6, one of the best things Disney's put out in a long time, and I would like to know where the sequel is. I really would. This movie's fantastic, though, in all honesty. Okay, 2-disc. It's got the collector's edition, though. I've seen this movie multiple times. It's got Feast, theatrical short. That looks like the only one. Big Hero 6. What year is this one from? Oh, Disney, just put it on the fucking thing, man. 2014. What did it say it was? Collector's edition? I don't think they did any other release of it, though. Oh, I think they've done a release since then, though. But, like, when this was actually released in theaters, I don't think so. This one, I bet? I don't know if I see it. Yeah, it's this one. I have the other Feast that was pulling up. That one's really cute on Big Hero 6 release. The Big Lebowski. Love this movie. Haven't seen it in a while. Wouldn't mind rewatching it. I don't think my wife's seen this, and I think she would really like this if she hasn't seen it. I have to ask her when she gets home. Come on now. I kind of hate this release. So Walmart had these run of these like comic book steelbooks, and there's really only one movie I think I got this in that I actually like it in, and that is Shaun of the Dead. No, I have Scott Pilgrim like this too. So two of them, Scott Pilgrim and Shaun of the Dead. The rest of them I kind of regret ever buying. I kind of wish I would have just got different releases because I think they're just kind of dumb looking. Personally, like they just don't fit some of the they just don't fit some of the aesthetics. But I do love this movie. It's really good. I'm a huge fan of the Coen brothers. I wonder if this is worth anything, because I could just sell this to get like a 4K or something. If it was actually worth something. I doubt it though, being a Walmart thing. Yeah, no. Like 10 to 15 bucks. So I'd rather just hold on to it. Special features. Nope, doesn't look like it. What year are you from though? 20. No, you're not 2013. That's the release of this. What year is the movie? '98. Let's just double check. 98. Okay. The Big Lebowski. Comic Steel Book LE. Like I said, it's been a little while since I've seen it, but I want to. Big Trouble in Little China. This is the Scream Factory with the Slippy Slip. Pretty good movie. I liked it enough that I would probably watch it again. Not my favorite John Carpenter. Not my favorite Kurt Russell. But I did like it. I guess the question is like, how much is it going with the slippy case? Also, I know I just checked, but is this a combo? It is a combo. But they're both Blu-ray. Scream Factory with slipcase. Let's see what this is eBaying for. Big Trouble in Little China Blu-ray. Scream Factory with slipcase. 25, 22. Somebody's trying to sell the slipcase only for like $22. That's crazy to me. This one for 40. Let's see how if any of them are actually selling though. Slipcase only just sold like last week for $20. So probably sell that one and just get a cheap. I don't need the Scream Factory for this. I as a collector, it's cool, but it's also not like my favorite movie. You know what I mean? That's where I'm kind of at with it. Like, it's not my favorite movie. How much is just a regular cheapo? Well, they have a 4K of it now, right? I mean, yeah, you can just get this thing for $10. I'm gonna mark this one, but I'll consider it. I don't know if that one's actually going to go or not, but I'll consider it. I like the movie, but if I can get like $20 out of it, I don't know if I like it that much. You know, I guess the question is like, am I ever gonna watch it again? Is it streaming anywhere? Because that actually might. I understand like my art preservation aspect, but it's on MGM. I don't know. I'll consider it. I'll mark it to consider it. Big Fish and Begonia. I've not watched this yet. Um, wait, have I? Have I watched this? If I have, I don't remember dick about it. Big Fish and Begonia. I might have watched this actually. I have not watched it. Okay, cool. It's on Tubi for anybody who wants to watch it. Big Fish and Begonia. What year is this? 2016. 2-disc. Short film that inspired it, but it didn't say what the short film is. I have not seen it. Slipcase, Shout, Factory, Short. The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Pretty good. My buddy gave me this, or I bought it off him. I can't remember. We trade too much shit. This was one of my introductions into Dario Argento, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I like it. Don't have the fancy pantsy Arrow edition. Don't know if I care to upgrade it, honestly. It's not that I don't like the movie. I like the movie quite a bit. Hold on. But I don't see much of a need to, because I think the transfer on this thing looks really good. If that makes any sense. It's a 1-disc. Who was the one that released this? Is it VCI? Or is it VCL? I think it's VCI. Yeah, I enjoyed this one quite a bit. I like the Cat of Nine Tails better, though, I think. Was it this one I like better? Or did I like Cat of Nine Tails better? I have them both. Okay, I think it was Cat I liked better than the Bird with Crystal Plumage. But I liked them both. Yeah, see, there's a cool Arrow edition that I just don't know. Like, other than probably getting special features, I don't know if I care that much. You know what I mean? There's a 4K edition. I'll have to talk to my friend. I know he's got one of the Arrow editions. So I'll have to talk to him. I can make this as a maybe until I talk to him to see if it's worth. You know what? I'm going to do a different color for the ones I'm maybe on. How about that? I should probably just sell this Dark Knight Rises Target exclusive. I'll check the special features first. Yeah, I'll mark the ones that I'm like maybe on orange. There, I like that a little bit better. Bird Boy, pretty good animation, really unique animation style. Kind of reminds me actually the animation style a lot with more recently Unicorn Wars. Kind of has a very similar. Is it the same person? Hold on, it might be the same person. Yep, it is. Huh. Interesting. Comes with the original Bird Boy short film too. Bird Boy. Right? It's one word. Bird Boy. Oh, it's got a subtitle. The Forgotten Children. The Forgotten Children. What year is that from? 2015. Blu-ray. DVD. I like Bird Boy better than Unicorn Wars. But I wouldn't mind rewatching rewatching Unicorn Wars with a different set of expectations, because I kind of went into that movie thinking it was probably something else. All right, let me go grab some more stuff. All right. The Birdcage, Robin Williams, rest in peace. Nathan Lane, Gene Hackman, really, really funny. Really enjoyed this one. This is one my wife really liked, and she's like, "You haven't seen The Birdcage?" I was like, "Haven't seen it. Haven't even heard of it." We watched it, and I just found it to be super hilarious. So, good on you, Autumn, on that one. It's a one disc. Maybe no special features. 96. Yep, really enjoyed that one. Really fun. Birdman with a little pop out thing. Who's it? Universal? No, Fox. Fox was doing this for a second. They did this with The Revenant and Joy too. Cool red case for Birdman. This movie's great. I think it's fantastic. On every level. This is like a solid 8.5. Could be a 9 out of 10. Really enjoyed Birdman. Seen it multiple times. I think this is from 2014 or 2015. Maybe even 2013. $2014. Yeah, great stuff. The director is awesome too. Fold out, slip case, red case. Birth. I don't think this has a Blu-ray, which is criminal. This movie is fantastic. I've seen it multiple times. This is Jonathan Glacier, who also directed Under the Skin and some other movie. But this is one of my, if not my favorite performance by Nicole Kidman. Yeah, it doesn't have Blu-ray. One of my, if not my favorite performance by Nicole Kidman. It's beautifully shot. It's really, really good. And I'm still annoyed at my wife on this one because I have talked for a while about how much I love this movie and how good it is, and we finally sit down to watch it together because I had seen it multiple times without her. We finally sit down and watch together, and she falls asleep through it. I'm just teasing if she ever watches this. Love you. But also, like, really? I'm kidding. But yeah, 2004. I think this movie is fantastic. If you don't know what it is, it's about a woman whose husband dies, or is it fiance? I can't remember if it's actually fiance or husband. A widow. Husband dies, and then like 10 years later or so, a boy shows up at her place and is like, "Hey, I'm your husband, but reincarnated." It's wild. Super good though. Oh. I guess I do own this. Birth of a Nation on DVD. Kino Lorber did put this out on Blu-ray. I will never rebuy this. I bought this because I found it for $1 at a used video game store. Of course, locally I would find this, right? But this, I think, could backbone off a conversation of film history. I think this could also could be used as a subject of talking about film censorship and film preservation. That's what I was actually trying to go with. And that's why I actually bought this. One, I haven't seen it. Two, is because I think there is a really interesting topic to talk about when it comes to film preservation. I just haven't mustered up that video yet. It's something I want to do at some point in the future, but for right now, it's probably something that isn't going to happen anytime soon because I'm super busy, and that's going to be a really long, detailed video. But yeah, I guess I have the Birth of a Nation, but not watched it yet. Hopefully this one doesn't get picked for 31 for 31. And if I remember right, too, I have the remake. Well, yeah, like I said, never gonna buy the Kino Lorber version of this. But I have it. Black Dynamite. Follow it up with Black Dynamite. This movie's awesome. Super love it. Want to rewatch it. My wife's never seen it. I think she would love this movie. So, need to watch this at some point. It's from 2008. I didn't realize it's that old. But, yeah, super funny. Not the biggest fan of the animated show they did, but I wouldn't mind like watching it, you know. Again, maybe it'll pick up on me. But yeah, Black Dynamite's great. Black Friday. This is one I could sell. I don't know if my wife wants to keep it. It's not a bad little. It's weird that it's like a Thanksgiving movie. It's not like a bad little holiday movie. Basically, you know, it's a Black Friday sale, but there's like a zombie-ish outbreak, and it's got hold on, I'm trying to find the year. It's 2021. It's got Bruce Campbell in it, so. But yeah, I know Autumn liked this one quite a bit, and I think she might have actually picked that one up. I'm not sure. Black Mass. This one is super cool. Scott Cooper, right? That's who directed this. Yeah, Scott Cooper. This is one of the best Johnny Depp performances in recent years. If you're a fan of gangster movies, this is a must-watch. It's a movie about Whitey Bulger. Don't know how true it is to the story, but for a movie, it makes for a great, thrilling gangster movie. So, and like I said, Johnny Depp is super good in it. Really, really like that one. I think that one's from 2014. 2015. Yep, really, really like that one. Super good. We got Black Sheep. This case seen a little bit better days. Super fun movie. Um, Actually, I think this one's hard to come by. This is the Canadian release. Let me look. Because even though I like this movie, if it's like over $50, I would sell this. I remember the time getting it. I got it FYE for really cheap, for like $4 or $5. I remember being like, "Holy shit, that's like, you know." You might have to go. There's 2 copies on eBay I found right off the top, and they're one's $65 and the other one's $49 plus $10 shipping. I wonder why it's pulling up like a bunch of other like movies instead of just like Black Sheep. What year are you from? 2006. Because it'll pull up the other one. Oh, might have to be sold. Or attempt to sell. Don't know. Don't know. I'll think about that one. I like the movie quite a bit. It's pretty fun, but like I said, if it's might be one of those ones I just put on eBay for like $60, and if it sells, awesome. If it doesn't, yeah, you know. I guess I'll put in here Canadian release. But yeah, that one will get marked as maybe. But yeah, I remember like finding this one like $4 or $5, and then my buddy being like, "It's out of print," and then looking at it on eBay, and it was like going for like 30 or 40 at the time, and being like, "Hell yeah!" But actually, like I've seen this movie before back in the past. Black Snake Moan, one of my favorite movies of all time. It's up there in the category of a handful of movies I'd give a 10 out of 10 to. I've seen this movie a good handful of times. I've listened to the soundtrack a good handful of times. I believe it's from 2006. Yeah, just awesome movie. It's my favorite performance by both Christina Ricci and Sam Jackson. 2007. Super, super love that movie. Can't recommend it enough. It's about she is wrestling with demons in a way, and Sam Jax is going through a bitter divorce and is an ex-blues player. And this movie just, if you're a fan of blues music, I am. If you're a fan of it, this movie just oozes the blues, right? Is the blues in essence. Black Widow in the red case. Moke should have came out years ago. Should have came out before, really before some of the Avenger movies, but it's not the way they did it for whatever reason. It's not worth anything. I have the red case edition, which I thought maybe would be worth something, but it's not. Again, wanting to collect the MCU and stuff, I'm not going to sell it. I would have sold it if the red case was worth something, and then I would just get the regular edition, you know? But if the red case isn't worth anything, I'm not going to bother. What year are you from? Okay. Just wanting to make sure we're not missing a thing here. What year are you, Black Widow? 2021. Michael Caine, The Black Windmill. I've not watched this. There is a Blu-ray to this. This is a movie I found at a thrift store for $1. And I was like, it's Kino Lorber. Yeah, it may be only DVD, but it's Kino Lorber with Mike Cocaine in it. And I was like, you know what? I'm down to clown. And I just haven't watched it yet. 1974. DVD. No one. Kino Lorber release. Blade of the Immortal. This bothers me. I still haven't watched this. I bought this when it came out. This is Takashi Miike's 100th film, and I've not watched it. I've not read any Blade of the Immortal either, so. But I've heard good things about this movie. I've heard it's good. I just haven't watched it yet. I should. I really should. Blade of the Immortal. That's a story I want to read because I've heard Blade of the Immortal is really good. I gotta look it up because I'm getting like 3 different dates on the back. 2017. Yeah, I've heard good things about the manga. I just haven't watched it. Yeah, I bought that like when it came out. I still haven't watched it. Blade Runner, one of my favorite movies of all time. Huge fan of it. Get this really cool digibook that has a nice 3 discs to it because it comes with like a ton. It comes with the original theatrical cut, international cut, director's cut, the final cut, like a bunch of stuff. I've seen the original theatrical and the final cut. I've not watched director's cut or international cut, so I'm not sure what the difference are between those other 2 cuts. But I've seen the final cut and I've seen the theatrical cut is what I've seen. Blade Runner, I think is 84, right? Oh, 82. Damn, I was close. And then we got Blade Runner 2049 in this cool edition that comes with this steel model kit. I've wanted to do the steel model kit, but I can't find anything strong enough to cut it to actually like put it together. I don't know what I need to like actually like cut the pieces out of it to actually do it. I actually think 2049 is as good as the original movie. I think they're both fantastic. So no glue required, although like I've taken this out before because I wanted to like try to do it. But like as you can see, it's really, really small. And I can't punch them out with my hand because I just bend it. But I don't have like anything to cut it to like snap them out. So I don't know like how you're supposed to, because some of these pieces are like micro sized. So I don't know how you're supposed to like take them out without literally tearing this thing to pieces, and I don't want to do that. I'm afraid of like super damaging it. I would love to have it out because it would be a really cool like display piece, but I don't I don't know like what you're supposed to have to cut it out, because here it says wire cutters helpful for taking parts from metal sheets, but like maybe my wire cutters aren't small enough. Maybe I need like micro size wire cutters. I don't know. I've tried my wire cutters and didn't work, so I was afraid of bending it, so I just haven't done it. Is this version worth anything by any chance? No exact matches is a good sign. Blade Runner 2049. Steel model kit. Oh, this was the Walmart exclusive one. Looks like it's all over the place price wise, but they're all like brand new. There's no like that's used. What are they selling for? So the last pre-owned one sold for $20 plus shipping. So it's not really worth it. I just keep it for that. Because I was thinking, it's like, man, I could sell this and then get like the 4K edition. My box is a little banged up, but great movie though. I'm pretty sure this one comes with the short films too. What year is this one from? It does. 2017. I haven't watched the animated series. Blue. Yes. 2. Oh, it's Blu-ray DVD combo. Limited LE Steel Model Kit Edition. Will this have... Let's hoping this have the other ones. Blade Runner 2022. I think they're all 2017, right? They are. All right. I've seen them all on the Blade Runner 2049 release. All right. Blind Spotting, super good. Super good movie. I think they made a TV show about this, but super good. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of sad too with how it ends. I don't want to. I don't. This is like one of those movies I don't want to say much about it because I feel like it would spoil it. I think this is from 2018. This movie's great though. I got this. Yep, 2018. I got this from Half Price Books for really cheap. But it's a movie that's been on my watch list for a long time, and then I finally watched it. There's a scene toward the end of this that I think is really gripping and really good. I don't want to explain much. It's basically about a guy. He's on parole-ish in a way. He's at the tail end of his probation, and his friend's kind of a troublemaker. And that's all I'm going to say. It kind of puts white privilege and the whole racial tension thing up front. I don't know. I just don't want to say too much about it. The Blood Drinkers. This is kind of a cool... Is it Vietnamese or Taiwan? Philippines. It's wrong. It's like one of the first movies in color from the Philippines. And it's really cool. They use a really interesting, like, different lighting to mean different things. They really play around with the lighting aspect of this movie a lot. The story itself is kind of just a cheesy, straightforward vampire movie. But like I said, the thing that really like sells this is the fact they kind of go all in on, oh, we have color we can use now. Let's do something with that, and it's really cool. I will probably keep this. The question, I guess, is like, is it out of print? Because it is Severin, so no. So I'll keep it. I did like the movie enough. I would probably watch again. Blow with Johnny Depp. This movie kind of blew. Honestly, like this can go in the sell pile. I'm never gonna watch this again. I gave it a 6 out of 10 when I did my 31 for 31 challenge, but in reality, like it's probably honestly a 5 out of 10. The more like I've sat on it, the less I liked it. I'm not even gonna label that as a maybe. That one can go. Not like super in love with it. Blue Valentine, really great movie. Derek Cianfrance is a director I really like. Ryan Gosling, I'm a huge fan of, obviously, but also Michelle Williams is like, what's her face? Is also really good in this. This movie's fantastic. The funny thing is, it's about a brutal divorce, but the funny thing is this was actually sold in like Valentine's Day kiosks for a while, like Walmart and stuff. And I would always see it there and just kind of chuckle because I was like, come on. Someone's going to watch this thinking, oh, you'll go watch this Ryan Gosling love movie. Because it even says a love story on it, which is like totally misleading. And then they'd probably watch it and they would break up the next day. I guess the title should like give away that a little bit, right? Super good movie though. Is that a 1 disc or is that a 2? Yeah, that was 1. Super good movie though. Bore. It's fun. It's a fun little giant boar movie. This is apparently a remake of an Australian movie called Razorback that I've never watched, that I think just recently got a Blu-ray. I enjoyed it. It's fun. They actually use like a practical boar most of the movie, not all of the movie, but most of the movie. Yeah, it's like a 6 out of 10. 2017, but I don't feel like that was the year it released in the US. God damn, that was a yawn. Okay, so for us it was a 2019. I'm going to label it as 2019. DVD. Don't know if this has a Blu-ray. I think it might, honestly. Because I think I've seen it. Like around. It does have a Blu-ray. So I'll label that as for sale. If I want to buy it at some point in the future, I'll get it on Blu-ray. It's also a movie I don't know if I care to rewatch anytime soon, but I did like it. Body Melt. Body Melt was kind of cool. Vinegar Syndrome, one of my early like Vinegar Syndrome purchases. Pretty fun, just kind of a gross movie. A lot of like fun, gross practical effects. Don't know if this one's still for sale or not, or if this one's completely out of print, because when I got it, it was like down to the last few copies. So I'll have to look. Is this Blu-ray DVD combo, or is this? It is. So I'll have to look. Did I spell that right? I always feel like I spelled vinegar wrong because it doesn't look like that's how it should be spelled. Does that make any sense? Let me look this one up because this is one that could potentially go if it's worth a good little chunk. Even though I like the movie, it could go. I mean, if I had the slipcase, it's a different story. That one could probably go. It's in the 30s. I liked it, but not enough to probably ever rewatch it. So if I had the slipcase, it'd go for crazy. But it's selling between 20 to 30 pretty consistently. So I'll probably sell Body Melt. I liked it, but it's one that I don't like it enough to, you know what I mean? I got it. It's like it stays on shelf space, you know. Bodies, bodies, bodies. Really enjoyed this one from last year. I'm gonna keep it. I would totally watch that again. I found it to be really enjoyable, really funny. To me, it's a dark comedy that has like some good moments of suspense and mystery, but yeah, just good overall. Oh, I always forget this. Uh, the way they design this case is idiotic. It doesn't hold stuff very well. But Bomb City, this was another one from 31 for 31 last year. Again, yeah, it's just the way they design this case is really stupid. I really don't like the way they design this case. It just doesn't hold that soundtrack in very well. I was like, what's the word I'm looking for here? This is weird because this is actually the German release. It's a digibook, but this is a United States movie. This is from like Texas or something. Well, it's set in Texas or something. 6 out of 10. I'm kind of curious. City digibook. Not a lot of hits. I mean, like a US Blu-ray is like 15 to 20 bucks. Because this is one I could definitely sell because I don't ever see myself watching it again. German digibook. Bomb City. German release digibook. For sale. I mean, it looks like it's available on Amazon pretty consistently. Looks like 19.99 euros. I don't know. I could put it up on eBay and see what it goes for. I think this is from 2015 maybe. 2017. It's not a bad movie by any means. I think it's Blu-ray DVD. Yeah, it is. It's not a bad movie by any means, but it's not like the best thing, you know. 3 German release digibook with soundtrack. So yeah, I might consider that one too. Boogie Nights. Great movie. Wouldn't actually mind rewatching this after listening to it on a cast talk about it. So Boogie Nights. It's been a few dozen years. It's not been that long. It's been a few years though since I've watched this. Probably at least 10. So because I watched it when I first bought it, and that was an early Blu-ray. So it's been a while. Book Eli. I think this movie's awesome. I'm a big fan of post-apocalyptic movies. And I do like this one. Let me look real quick. I want to make sure I didn't skip over a short film. Yeah, see, this one's got a short film with it. Book of Eli, 2010. What was the name of the short film? A Lost Hellbilly. All right. Well, I'm just going to assume 2010 then. Boondock Saints 1 and 2. I think, if I remember right, Boondock Saints is better than Boondock Saints 2. I remember Boondock Saints being really fun. I remember 2 not being the best, from what I remember. So I don't know. We'll have to try to rewatch them. But the Boondock Saints 99 and 2009. Wow, 10-year difference. And I know they're making a third one. I didn't realize there's that much of a difference between the two. Are these both one discs? Yeah, they're both one disc. So I've seen them both. It says director's cut, so I guess I'll put that in over here too. Last from this little stack, Bone Tomahawk. Really loved it. I really like Craig Zoller's films. I've liked all 3 of them: Dragged Across Concrete, Brawl, and Cell Block 99, and Bone Tomahawk. I think he's got a new movie coming out sometime soon. But yeah, good stuff. Bone Tomahawk. I know my uncle watched Bone Tomahawk and he hated it, but also he likes like regular westerns, and this is not a regular western. I wouldn't say. I would say it's a little bit unique in that sense. I could see a lot of people hating this movie for sure. That's what I'm trying to get at. Probably can't finish the bees today. I'm going to try to finish the bees. We'll try to burn through this because I'm running out of time. I'll try to burn through these bees. All right. Bottle Rocket, Criterion, Wes Anderson. It's the only Wes Anderson movie besides Asteroid City I've not seen yet. So I need to see it. I need to see Asteroid City though. It looks really good. I need to watch this too. I did see this and I have not seen this. Boxcar Bertha. One of Scorsese's earliest films. It's pretty good. What did I give it? Like a 6 or a 7? I can't remember now. This I'm gonna sell because they do have a Blu-ray of it now. There's a Blu-ray that exists of Boxcar Bertha now, so I'd rather upgrade to Blu-ray. There wasn't when I bought it, but there is now. The Box Trolls, really good. I'm a huge fan of Lakia Studios. I don't know if they went bankrupt or not, because their movies didn't really make profit, but they made some really great movies, and their claymation stop animation is just so good on so many levels. If I remember right, I gotta look, but I think okay, I gotta go back to the Bottle Rockets because there's short films on there. No short films here. What year are you from? 2014. Box Trolls is a solid 8 out of 10 for me. I think it's their funniest movie, but I think their best movie is Kubo, in my opinion. All right, let's go back to Bottle Rocket. We have Myrtia Cycles from 1978 on Bottle Rocket release. And then I think we have another one on here because I think it comes with the short film that Bottle Rocket's based on. Yep. What year is that from, though? 94. All right. You gotta be careful, man. Some of these sneak by you. Bowling for Columbine. This is a great documentary. My wife has never seen it. We need to rewatch this. I need to rewatch this. She needs to watch this. I think this movie is fantastic, though. Honestly, like it's really, really good. Okay. No, like short films or whatever. Yeah, I think Bowling for Columbine is just such a powerful documentary. I've not seen everything Michael Moore's done, but it's my favorite thing he's done that I've seen. Like, I've not seen Fahrenheit 9/11. I've seen Fahrenheit 11/9. I think it was what it was called, right? Boy and the Beast. This is great. It's a great anime. A lot of fun characters, fun story. Definitely recommend it. Give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, so no short films on that one. What year is this from, though? Is it 2016? I've seen this movie a couple times. No, it's 2015. I've seen this movie a couple times. I think it's great. Like I said, right now we're on the shelves, so I don't imagine a ton of the stuff on the shelves are going to go. Also, movies I haven't seen are already... I have to keep them because I got to watch them before I get rid of them. Boy in the World. Really good. Dense movie. I would like to watch it again. I think I might like it better on a second viewing. What year is this, though? (2014). Really good stuff. Boy in the World is. The Brain. I've not seen this one yet. This was from a buddy, so I am excited to watch this. Bonus features. Okay. But yeah, haven't seen that one yet. Want to, though. This is a Scream Factory release. I didn't know that. 1988. Just a blue. Brawl in Cell Block 99. This is another S. Craig Zoller movie. I think this is his best one he's done. I think this movie is great. I really, really like it. It is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Would not mind rewatching that, actually. That's kind of what I'm going off of, is like, would I rewatch this? Do I want to rewatch this at some point, you know? That's what I'm trying to like base some of this off of. Brave. Super underrated Pixar movie in my opinion. I think this movie gets shit on for no reason. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 disc set. Yeah, I actually really like this one. I'll look at the features here in a second. Brave. This is from what? 2013? 2012, 2013. Disney, put the fucking years on the back of the thing. 2012. I do, though. I think this movie is underrated. Why is this, like, caved in on itself? See how the E and the V are, like, caved in on each other? It's weird. This is definitely Blu-ray DVD combo pack. I've seen it. 5 Ultimate Collector's Edition with slipcase. Yeah, I really like Brave. Also comes with La Luna. I don't know if some of these other ones. Okay. All right, I'm going to assume that's the only short film on there. Brazil. Watched this one during my first 31 for 31. I really enjoyed it. Is this disc 2 the supplements? So just a 2-disc Blu-ray set. Yeah, really enjoyed this one. 1985. Really liked it. Definitely check it out. Breaking the Waves. Another Criterion release. I've not seen this one yet. Just want to make sure there's not like some kind of crazy bullshit. Short films. Comes with like multiple cuts of the movie though. That's really cool. Breaking the Waves I've not seen yet. This is a Lars von Trier movie that has been on my watch list forever. I just haven't gotten around to watching it yet. I believe this is a Blu-ray DVD combo. It's a 3-disc, and the DVDs are 2 discs, 2 of the 3 discs. But yeah, I've not seen this one yet. 96. Looking forward to eventually watching it. D96 blue DVD, no 3-disc Criterion Collection. The Bride of Frankenstein in this cool Universal slip. I like Bride of Frankenstein better than I do Frankenstein. Honestly, 1935. I think it could be fun to go back and watch these slipcase. I think it'd be fun to go back and watch these for like Halloween or something and do like a ranking video, like a tier video or something. I think it'd be fun. The River on the Bridge Kauai and this shitty. I bought these pack of slipcase steelbook protectors one time, and they're like miscut, so they're not like, they're super tight to get like the movie in and out of, but also like they don't close properly, which is super annoying. Okay, it's just a 1-disc. I've not watched this yet. I want to though. The Bridge on the River Kwai or whatever. however you say it. The bridge on the River Kwai. The bridge on the... I'm not seeing this one, though. 1957. Bridge on the River Kwai. I think it said 1957, right? Yep. Yeah, I've not seen this one yet. Could be a cool one if it gets picked for 31 for 31. That's honestly probably going to be the best way for me to watch it. Bridget Marie was here. Cohen Media Group DVD. Never watched it, but I found it at a used store for $1, and I was like, oh, look, it's a Cohen Media release. So I think I'll just pick it up. Never watched it. This is one of them that will probably, unless I absolutely adore the movie, probably get sold. Brokeback Mountain. This movie broke my heart. I was actually completely blown away with this movie. No lie. Like, you have all the, the jokes about, what it's about when I was growing up. Nobody wanted to watch it because I'm not watching a movie with gay men in it. And then you actually watch the movie and you're like, I'm going to fucking cry. Like, I'm going to break down and cry. I'm the Brokeback Mountain. Honestly, Heath Ledger is ferociously good in this movie. I actually think it's better than his Joker performance, personally. Yeah, loved it. Absolutely love it. It's my favorite thing I've seen by Ang Lee so far. I've not watched all of his movies, but the ones I've seen is my favorite. I would watch it again if I can muster up the courage, because it hurt my soul. Bronson, one of my favorite movies of all time, if not my favorite movie. It's the movie I've always credited for me to like get into filmmaking. So, love this movie. I've seen it a dozen times. So, I don't think this has a short film on it. It does not. Okay. Bruno. I actually really love this movie now, which is funny because originally I hated this movie. I need to get The Dictator. And another movie of his I really like, The Brothers Grimsby. I need to get that too. But yeah, Bruno was a movie that I completely 180'd on, where I used to like think this movie was garbage, and then I rewatched it and was like, what was I on? Like, this movie's hilarious. I actually made a whole video about it. It's one of my earliest videos. Buck Privates, Abbott and Costello. This could probably go. It was okay. Not my favorite thing. Don't know if it's worth anything. I doubt it. Because I think this digibook was like the standard release for it. So unless it went out of print, it's probably not worth very much. Yeah, it's only worth like maybe like $5, $10. So I might just keep it for that, but I don't know. Maybe I'll rewatch it and really like it. 41. 1941. Is this a Blu-ray DVD combo? It is. I've seen it. It's just been a long time. Digibook. Burn After Reading, Coen Brothers. Kind of underrated a little bit in my opinion. It's got a damaged case. I think this movie's really funny. I would not mind rewatching this. I think it's from what, 2008? Whoever designed this case is a moron. They did small black lettering on dark red. I can't even fucking read it. Oh, I was right, 2008. Booyah, bitches. Yeah, I wouldn't mind rewatching that. I actually really like that one. Oh yeah, Buck Privates is going to be a maybe. Bustin' Loose. Found this at a Half Price Books. I like Richard Pryor, so I was like, this looks funny, and it sounds funny too. It's like he's like a bus driver or something, and they break down by like the Klan. um, so I've been wanting to watch this. 19, what was it? 81. Not watched it yet though. Let me make sure I've hit no for the right ones. I feel like I've been pretty good on it, but occasionally I catch myself accidentally just like auto yielding. You know? But I'm a cheerleader. Pretty good. This is a movie my wife loves. This is kind of her movie. It does come with a short film called Discharge. So I'll write that down. I did like this movie though. I did think it was pretty funny. It's got a good amount of charm to it. It's about a girl who goes to a gay conversion camp. RuPaul plays one of the counselors, which is kind of funny. This is not like a special edition or anything. Yeah, it's just Lion Gates. But what was the student film Discharge? Could you name it anything more generic? Yep, that's about what I figured it would be. So let's just go to this, and then I'm assuming it's a Jamie Babbitt student film. My goodness, she's directed a lot. A lot of TV. Don't know then. Don't know when this came out, because maybe it's not hers. I want to put it in here. Discharge question mark blue no 1 on, but I'm a cheerleader. Release. Alright, we're almost done for today. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Classic for a reason. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to. Because sometimes when you go into these old movies like this, like you're just like, sometimes, I don't know, they just don't click with me. And then I feel weird because I'm like, everybody else says this is a classic, but I didn't care much for it. Thankfully, I did like Butch Cassidy quite a bit and the Sundance Kid. Butt Boy. Can't recommend this movie enough. Another movie I covered on 31 for 31. The first year I did it. This movie is hilarious. I don't know what year it is, though. It's absolutely hilarious. And it's told completely straight. Basically, it is about a detective who is looking for a missing boy when he may suspect his AA sponsor, Chip. His name's Chip, right? Yep, Chip. Of potentially being the cause of the boy's disappearance, because Chip likes to insert things up his bum. And the best part is it's played 100% straight-laced, so it is hilarious. Bicentennium, I think this movie is awesome. This is a movie I actually really like to rewatch. It's a very like moody kind of, I guess it says moody on the back. That's funny. It's kind of a very moody, like, vampire movie. Charlize Ronan's in it. I just remember when I first watched this, just really digging the whole vibe of it. Kind of gives me, like, a Jim Jarmusch vibe to it. So, I actually would like to rewatch that. I wonder if my wife's seen that. If she's not seen that, I bet she would like that. She might have seen it, though, being, like, a vampire movie. But yeah, so we're making our way through a little bit more of this pile here of trimming stuff out. So that's cool. Not like a ton. Obviously, we've not trimmed out like a ton, but yeah, so if you want to catch any of this live, you can head over to twitch.tv/themix/ link in the description. follow me there, or you can just wait for these to pop up on YouTube. Doesn't matter, but clearly this is going to take a while. So, yeah, I will catch you later. Bye, everybody.